Well, the hits start coming and they don't stop coming. Hello, everyone. Bront, CatHerder, having some fun talking Raid Shadow Legends, and I want to thank Raid for sponsoring this video. You guys are absolutely amazing. Raid's, well, they've reached out pretty deep for this next collab, and they've honored me with the chance to actually take a look at some of this stuff early and share it with you guys. And it's pretty shocking, and I'm pretty surprised by it. Might even say it's a little bit predatory. But of course, you know me, I'm all about the puns. So before I alienate you guys further, let's talk about Raid's most dangerous collab. So that's right. You check out behind me. We are indeed getting an alien in Raid. That's right. It's Alien versus Predator in Raid. That is the next collab, which is definitely a little bit unexpected. We are getting the Alien as a free champion. This is inspired from the FX series Alien Earth. So I have actually not had a chance to check out that series, but I've heard pretty good things about it. So maybe I'll check that out a little bit later. You guys let me know down in the comments if that's actually worth checking out. I definitely would appreciate that. And man, does this alien look sick. Some of the motion there is just kind of creepy. The design doesn't really look out of place in Raid, given we've had other bug creatures in there as well. We've got Ophidius, who looks certainly kind of creepy in his bug form as well. It looks like it's going to be a dark elf, just given the background, and that seems to make sense because they seem to be a very bug-focused faction as well, which the aliens always give me a little bit of a bug vibe. And the kit should be using poisons, veils, and a brand new infest debuff that's supposed to, quote, strike terror into its opponents and revive itself on the battlefield. Sounds quite interesting. So let's take a look at what we can do about the kit. And, but there's something else we need to talk about first. I must say, some of the animations and the gameplay clips look pretty sick as well. They look like they've done a really good job with the art and not just grab something that's already in Raid. This is actually pretty cool looking, so I'm going to be excited to break down this kit. So it looks like we're getting a Predator as well. This design is inspired by Deck from the new movie Predator Badlands, another movie I have not had a chance to see. If you think this movie is actually great, let me know down below. I would love to hear your feedback on this as well. The armor looks really sweet, and it looks like he's going to be in an Orcs faction from the background, which is good because honestly, lore-wise, I think the Orcs have a lot of hunter and warrior aesthetic to them, which is kind of cool, so he should fit into that lore. And honestly, it's a faction that needs some love. So if he is a good champion and a good damage dealer, which I would assume he's going to be, then yeah, he should be a good fit here in the Orcs for folks that are struggling with the Orcs faction. Predator will be available in a Heroes Pass, which we will certainly talk about a little bit later, but that means he will be a purchasable hero, and there will be a free version of that Hero Pass as well. So again, we'll talk about that a little bit later. Kit highlights include counterattacking and evasion from my notes here, which looks like that could be a lot of fun. The two evasion champions were certainly very powerful in how annoying they are in Michelangelo and in Loki. So getting another evasion champion certainly seems kind of interesting. And counterattack along with that means he might be able to survive a big nuke and then counterattack and make people pay, which, you know, actually kind of a fun gameplay loop if that's how he works. So hopefully he'll be dangerous on a lot of content, and some of these skill animations honestly look really, really sick. So Predator, along with Alien, they are unique Raid champion designs. So they certainly look like they are inspired from the movies, but they are not direct one-on-one copies of the movies. They are done by the Raid artists and inspiration from, you know, other media as well. So definitely they've knocked these visuals out of the park, and these things look amazing. So let's talk a little bit about that 7-day login. So as you can see behind me, there is going to be a 7-day login. The kit, you kind of get the bigger description of the kit there as well. AoE Fear, Targetist Infest, which looks like it's going to be a revive if the target is killed. And that's kind of fun because that means that the alien can possibly die and then come back in the fight if you can get that infest on. How functional that's going to be, I don't know, but it's definitely a very cool thematic debuff, so I think that's kind of cool. A lot of single target damage, and then of course there's some poisons, and I'm hoping that poison is an AoE poison on that A3 there. honestly, assuming it's an AoE poisoner, it's a solid progression. If it is not an AoE poisoner, if this does a ton of bonus damage, this could be very good for early clan boss for progression, and could be very good for doing some of the dragon at any level, because poisons are very effective against the dragon on any level. But hopefully with some AoE poisons, this will give you a good entry-level poisoner with some additional survivability and other single target damage as well. As a free champion, I'm not expecting this to be a meta breaker, although we've had some meta breakers in the logins before, but you know, given you're going to get a 5-star soul for this dude as well over the course of 28 days of logging in, I think you have 42 days from when you start this to be able to get that as well. But you'll basically, assuming you're doing your daily tasks or most of your daily tasks, around 28 to 30 days in, you will get a 5-star soul for a legendary champion. And those extra stats for that blessing are going to be absolutely amazing. You get brimstone on him as well, and he should help a very new account quite a bit. Meanwhile, we talked about the Champion Pass here, and Predator is available via the Champion Pass. This is going to be similar to the Xena and the He-Man passes as well. So there's going to be a free tier. It is going to be 25 levels, and there's going to be some bonus goodies for all you free-to-play folks out there that don't want to buy the Champion. That's fine. And then the Elite Pass, which you can purchase, will give you some extra rewards, including the Predator itself. And if you're really, really worried and you can't wait to unlock him, you know, you can certainly pay to advance forward as well. Otherwise, 2 to 3 weeks of progress, at least generally based on the history of these things, should get you to the end of the pass. So, you know, wait a little bit. You don't have to spend quite as much money. And if you want to spend the money, that is fine as well. How much is this pass going to cost? Well, I don't know at this time. I could certainly speculate if it's going to be in line with the He-Man and the Xena, then it's going to be $40 or $50. I don't remember exactly how much it was. I believe it was $40. Whether or not it's going to be that or more, well, we'll find out. In fact, there's a good chance when this video drops, this will be live in the game. If not, it should be live another day. They're telling me the 24th, when that's when this video should be going live. So we'll certainly see from there. But the past 2 passes were very solid values as far as getting a champion is concerned. The cost of 2 or 3 sacred shards to get a champion. So even if you're not a big spender, if you're willing to spend, it's not a bad value. Hopefully the champion is going to be absolutely amazing, and I will certainly do what I can to test that champion out, because I'm certainly going to get him. And you get some free stuff along the way, and there might even be a chance to pull the champion as well with these past champion passes. These champions have also been available on special raid up weekends during certain events. Now, as we know from the Donatello and from the Turtles, those are not always the greatest ways to get these champions, but they are ways to get these champions. So yeah, I probably still would just spend if you are interested in this champion. But if you're not interested in spending, there's still some free opportunities to possibly get this event, but do not expect a guaranteed event. This is a pass champion, and there might be a way to luck yourself into getting one by pulling a couple shards as well. We'll certainly see what the future holds. It looks like this is going to last you for 13 to 14 weeks, however, so this is going to be a limited time event. You're talking 3-ish months here, so this is going to be going until sometime in February. So do keep that in mind. There is a deadline on getting these champions before they are no longer going to be available. So all I can really say is wow. Really don't quite know what to say. Pretty cool stuff here. Definitely not a collaboration I was expecting, but honestly, it's pretty amazing. Raid's knocked the visuals out of the park. They are definitely cool looking. I think a good login champion is always a lot of fun, and this looks like a good login champion for some progression, just for knowing what we know about the kit so far, at least what I know about the kit, because I don't actually have a breakdown of the kit yet. So, you know, hey, if you don't play Raid, now is a great time to hop in. You're going to get the Alien for free, and you use my code down below. You can get Ellen Arl for free, who's a really, really good progression legendary that you do not need to book to make effective. And then you've got Ugo, who's one of the best endgame epics in the game. All for free. Plus, you can use a code like Desert Queen to get yourself to Hanorok, a Void Legendary. If just make sure you do that within the first 48 hours of playing the game. You have an amazing team to start your raid journey, and it's absolutely awesome. So I will do a video on these 2 champs later when I can actually break down their kits. So look forward to that, you know, probably tomorrow. And we'll talk about how cool they are, what kind of value you might be able to get out of the pass as well, and overall what you guys think about this as well. I'd love to hear some of your opinions on this. Maybe I'll even talk about them in that video. We will certainly see. But you guys are absolutely amazing, and Raid, you are amazing for sponsoring this video as well. Much love and much appreciated. Guys, go check out this collaboration. Let me know down below what you think of this stuff. We thought the turtles might have been peak Raid. Well, this is certainly something a little bit different. And while I think I like turtles a little bit better as a personal level, I think that these are both two really cool champions. So hey, again, let me know what you think down below. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. You guys are absolutely amazing. Much love, everyone. And until the next video, I am Bront, CatHerder.